That might be
It's a sandbox. It's a soapbox. It's FanBox.
Hey, so welcome to It's FanBox. I'm Tony, and of course, with me is David. We may have more joining us a little bit later. You can check us out on It's FanBox, itsfanbox.com. Also, it's FanBox Podcast, fanboxnetwork.com. And you can also check out this episode and other episodes later on when they drop on anywhere you get your podcast. So if you want to listen to this and don't want to see our faces, that's perfectly fine. But we are talking about season 3 of the new Doctor Who, which is basically David Tennant's run as the 10th Doctor. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and just introduce ourselves. David, tell me where we can find you.
I am Xanatos1138 on all social medias, mostly TikTok, and lately I have been doing live watch-alongs of sorts on TikTok for AEW Dynamite on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then AEW Collision Saturdays 8 p.m. Eastern. I am sometimes joined by Mr. Must-See TV, as well as a bunch of other wrestling creators. And we just kind of have fun, watch a show, talk about wrestling. So it is a fun time if you guys wanted to hop in and join us. And one more thing, I have a lot to plug today. There is on runtheropes.shop, there is a certain shirt that has Eddie Guerrero on it, and it says, "Fuck Ice." And all of the proceeds are going to people that have been affected by ice. So if you're interested, there's only a limited number that's going to be made. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. And of course, you can find me anywhere you find Mr. Marvelite at Mr. Marvelite. And hopefully we'll have some other people on. I think somebody's just wrapping some stuff up, so they'll join us a little bit later. But we're talking about an episode. This is bringing us back to quote unquote modern day, where it seems like the Doctor always follows his companion's timeline and sticks with them. And so, of course, Martha has been with the Doctor now for a good bit. And they come back to England, London, UK, whatever you want to call it. And there is a gentleman that is trying to say that he has found the Fountain of Youth. And this episode is called The Lazarus Project. First watch was not really my cup of tea. I guess for me, it was because this is probably the most CGI a creature has been beyond the Slovene, and it was the most noticeably CGI. What were your thoughts, David?
I forgot, I knew there was a big scorpion monster thing, but I forgot that it had a human face. And when I saw that, turn around, it was like, oh, it's still his face on there. Sure. I thought that was, I liked it better than the Slovene. I thought it was, better created, better executed overall.
That's funny because for me, the Slovene were comical. They were funny. They were creepy looking, giant baby face, E.T. looking monsters. But for this guy, for me, my first thought, and I'll admit it was, wow, this really made the Scorpion King in Mummy 2 look really good.
I was just going to say the same thing. It was very Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Scorpion King, but better.
Yeah. Johnny, welcome.
Hello, sorry I'm late.
Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us where we can find you.
Hi everyone, I'm Marvelous Johnny. Y'all can find me on TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram. Be sure to follow my Instagram, especially for this weekend, since I am meeting celebrities and writers of comic book genres at Fan Expo Vancouver. And if you're in Vancouver and you're going to the con, please come find me. I will be cosplaying.
Nice. Yeah, I have been tempted to go to GalaxyCon in Richmond, but I'm most likely going to try to keep it to Awesome Con in DC, mainly because I don't know the other doctors and stuff as much, but I want to meet Susan because she's going to be there. So, yeah.
No, that's fair. Yeah, no, I don't. I think I'm of course going to do. Actually, wait, no, this is perfect because I actually got my press badge for Fan Expo Vancouver with its FanBox.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
Gallifrey 1 is happening right now, too.
Yes, right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're not watching this, we'll assume it's because you're there. Because
that's why our viewer count is so low.
Oh yeah.
What other reason could there be?
Not like I do any marketing. Anyway, so so a couple things I actually discovered about this episode, because I went and I realized I should probably be prepared coming into this, because I really didn't have a whole lot to say about the episode. But I found out that the capsule, the Lazarus Experiment capsule, is actually recycled from the Impossible Planet and Satan Pit. It was the descent pod, which are the descent capsule, which I did not know that, but they did whatever and they used the bare bones, I guess, and redid it.
That's honestly really cool.
Yeah.
Mostly because, like, I mean, if you know parts of history with even Star Wars, right? Like, one of my favorite aliens is Bosk. And his costume used to be an old Doctor Who costume, right? So I love it when props like these get recycled, especially in their very own shows.
Yes.
You see, like, ID droid heads, but they're actually spigots behind a cantina bar. Stuff like that, too.
Just reusing stuff. It's great.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So we do get in this episode a reference to Saxon.
Yes.
And of course, if you've not watched the series, it is a spoiler to know who that's leading up to. But for those of us who've kind of binged through and gone through, going back, I completely missed the reference. I'm just like, it was funny because I was sitting there going like, where's this going to lead? Why are we even talking about this mysterious group that's, talking about how the Doctor's dangerous? Yeah, the Doctor's dangerous, but why does that matter? And then you get to the, to the end of the season, you're like, oh, that's why. That's why.
He's
now it all makes sense.
Quite scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like when they do stuff like that and they actually are able to leave breadcrumbs and you go back and see it and you're like, hey, that's actually really cool that they had as much forethought as they did. Whereas you have, people nowadays where we look at every single little thing and we overanalyze it and then we're just completely disappointed. I'm not saying specifically that there's been anything in the near recent future that's happened like that. Stranger Things, but
I was thinking Doomsday, but that works too.
True.
I was thinking even further back from Star Wars Episode 7 to 8. All of the theories are wrong.
Well, that was because they didn't know what they were doing in the first place, like leading up to the end of it. Like I feel like, and then the thing is, like with Lucas, he didn't do anything to quell people's lack of faith in the season series because it came out that he had said he already had an idea and they didn't use any of it.
Yep.
So at that point, it's like if you love your baby and you leave on like maybe not so amicable terms, at least don't like drown the thing first before you give it away. Like that's literally what I feel like he did.
I feel like you're describing what people did on an island a few years back more than anything.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's, but seriously, like I like this. Okay, so let's go back to this episode because we could talk about other things like later. But so the guy, I feel like the guy was intentionally coming from a good place until like he got converted.
Yeah.
That's evil.
Mutated. Because I feel like after that point, he was very much, going off of cravings. It was more of a, this is me now. This is how I exist. And he wasn't apologetic for it at all.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched the episode. Oh God, this is truly a mistake of mine. I watched the episode like sometime last weekend after we finished our show, and I just can't remember it.
That's okay.
It's just one of those episodes.
Yeah, it wasn't like okay. Can I be honest with you? This is how I really wanted to start this episode talking about the Lazarus Experiment. We are one. We have one episode between us and Blink. Like that was where I wanted to go, because I've got a lot to say when Blink comes out. But like,
is it? Because it's Lazarus Experiment, 42, Human Nature, Family of Blood, and then Blink.
Okay, I think I was Oh, now it's even worse. Never mind.
Sorry, buddy.
Well, that's been this episode. We'll talk to you guys later. We're gonna go and try to skip over. No.
We should have just done a triple, quadruple feature or something.
You know what makes sense, because Family of Blood, isn't that the whole like Doctor loses
the scarecrows by the end?
Okay, can I just say I hated that episode.
Okay, we'll talk about it when
I go back to watching it. Like I was like, I remember watching that. I actually took a break after that episode because it irritated me. So like I sat on that episode for like almost a month before I got into Blink.
Okay, no. We are not discussing Family of Blood controversies right now. I think we gotta save that for the actual Family of Blood episode so that we can actually use more content more than anything.
True. Okay.
But also it's just because I need to now rewatch it.
Okay.
And then just like ponder over, like while I'm rewatching it, I'm just like, why does Tony hate this?
Okay, so let's go back to this episode because I remembered some of the other stuff that I learned about this episode. Okay, so first of all, the capsule was reused from Satan Pit and Impossible Planet. They actually did not originally have the big bad being a giant scorpion. It was actually going to be some type of like exosuit or some type of like mutated suit.
Okay.
But they changed it. Because do you remember what was coming out at this exact same time?
What year was this? 2000.
This is May 2007.
What was coming out in 2007? So 2007. That's a year before Iron Man and the Dark Knight. Mm-hmm. I can't remember. I think I was too young for that. I was 9 years old.
It was the end of a trilogy.
Oh, it was Revenge of the Sith?
Nope.
I don't know. You're just gonna need to tell me.
Spider-Man 3.
Oh, was it? Oh, fuck it.
And they were afraid. They were afraid that the big bad in this episode would be too much like Venom. And here's the thing. Someone said that's really stupid because it's not anything at all except for what were they using to mess with the scorpion?
You're gonna need to tell again. I forgot this episode.
The ultrasonic waves through the organ. Like, that would have absolutely been Venom.
In a church.
True. I'm just saying, remember when I was talking about the sale or the collaboration of Doctor Who and Disney?
Yes.
Just it would have been so much funnier. Or no, it's not even funny. It's just more so there's an alternate timeline somewhere out there, I think, where they did do the symbiote and everything for this episode. And the deal with Doctor Who did go well, that Disney just went like, we'll buy all the rights to Doctor Who. We'll pay you however much the BBC wants. We'll still give you creative freedom, yada, 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 where it's like the perfect deal. Yeah, and then somehow we have a Doctor Who Marvel crossover.
And then in King in Black, you've got the symbiotes taking over, and Doctor Who comes out of his TARDIS, and he's like, and it's David Tennant is like, nope,
not doing this again.
What?
We've done this before. We're just not again.
Don't worry, I got a Sonic.
Legit. It'd be perfect.
That was my terrible British accent. But either way. That's hilarious. So they did change it a bit. So we got the Scorpion King episode.
Sorry, so you're telling... Okay, so this is like the 9/11 reaching to like My Chemical Romance leading to 50 Shades of Grey stuff here. So you're telling me that not Ike Perlmutter, what's his name? Avi Arad's stupidity and selfishness is the reason why we got a Scorpion King level CGI monster in Doctor Who.
Basically, yeah.
All because he wanted to shove Venom into Spider-Man 3.
The breadcrumbs, yes.
Because we know Sam Raimi didn't want to do Venom. He didn't have.
That's why we got Jamie Foxx as Electro, because they pushed him for that. He decided to kill him off. They wanted to rush to a Spider-Man 4, and so Sam Raimi had to say, "I'm out," because He said, "Just let me do my other projects first." And they said, "No, we're gonna give you a 2012 deadline." And he was like, "I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore." Yeah. And then we got Amazing Spider-Man.
And then eventually this leads to Tom Holland becoming Spider-Man and then Spider-Man rejoining the MCU.
6 degrees of Venom.
See, now I have more disdain for Venom.
And yet, in this timeline, we still got Let There Be Carnage and Last Dance. So
here's the thing: I can't even be mad at Let There Be Carnage and Last Dance anymore because we got Kraven, we got Morbius, and we got Madam Web while at it, which are arguably so much worse. But at the same time, the success of Venom 1 is also why we have those other 3 films.
Yes.
I feel like I enjoyed Kraven more than the last Venom movie. I
can't finish Kraven. I've tried so many times.
I personally enjoyed Kraven more than Madam Web.
Young Kraven is just so annoying for me.
I will say this. The Last Dance, if they would have done a couple rewrites on some of the stuff, it was a typically solid movie, but it was one we've seen before. It was kind of the first movie. The ending was kind of very similar, where the symbiote, like all of it was coming after him, and they were trying to bring Null because the other ones were evil. Like, what was it? Havoc? No, not Havoc.
The first film one.
The first one that took over the.
That was not Rampage. Jesus Christ. Riot.
Riot. Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Rampage, Riot. I'm on the ball somewhere.
So we're gonna blame Avi Arad for CGI Return of the Mummy level Doctor Who villain.
Yes, and for Borderlands the movie.
Wait, was Avi Arad involved in that?
Avi Arad was involved in that, and you know what else Avi is involved in?
I still haven't seen that movie.
It's horrendous. I was so close to finishing, and then I legit just hit quit, and it's like, nope, you crossed the line. I'm done. That's how bad it was. That I was so close to finishing. Oh god, this sounds bad. I was so close to finishing the film that I legitimately stopped and just said, "Fuck this! I can't do it anymore."
Yeah, see, you and those innuendos are the reason why whenever I do YouTube video like updates, I always put not for kids.
I also swear like a pirate. But I'm sorry. We can't be more kid friendly.
It's okay.
But yeah, no, very quickly, guess what else Avi Arad is attached to for an upcoming film?
I don't know if I want to know.
You might cry.
What is he attached to?
The Legend of Zelda movie. The live action one we're getting.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if he's attached to it, my faith has dropped.
But why? Why is he attached to that movie?
You tell me. Why was he attached to Borderlands the movie?
Oh, wow. They just don't learn their lessons.
No, they don't. It's like if they got, what's-his-face, the guy who did Inhumans and Iron Fist back for the MCU and shit.
At least it's not M. Night Shyamalan.
I would rather take M. Night over Avi.
No.
M. Night can actually make good movies.
M. Night has made good movies.
Yes.
David really doesn't like M. Night.
Just don't give him large IPs. That's all you have to do.
He didn't even want to really do it until his kids like, oh, we're fans of this, Dad. You should do something with this.
Yeah, and then hearing that his kids are fans, like, why does The Last Airbender exist?
It doesn't exist.
I wonder if he ever watched the Netflix show. I wonder if he ever watched the Netflix show and was like, oh, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, she's Asian. Correction, no, sorry. I'm talking about Katara. I'm like, she's not Asian. She's indigenous. Not point is anything but white.
Yeah, I like the with the white. Yeah. Dang. Okay, so the sister was involved. I just like to say, Martha Jones' family is a hot mess. In many different ways. And I would think that her mother would be a lot less judgy when she looks at the mess that her family is.
I understood the sentiment, because I still, to this day, find her mother very annoying. But I understand where she's coming from. But just something about her demeanor, I'm like, God, shut up. Stop.
It's enough already.
I honestly forgot her family existed, besides the one cousin who died, because it was the same actress.
Yeah, I mean, the brother is in there like twice.
Yeah. At least he escapes the whole Saxton thing.
Yeah, and the sister, she's in the War Between Land and Sea spinoff, but probably as a completely different person.
Ish, did not know that.
Yeah,
we still need to get the show here.
Is there a reason why they decided to like just to screw us over like this?
Disney.
Yeah.
Here, let me take a
I don't
look.
even know if I have the energy to watch the show now.
I hear it doesn't end well, but the journey is enjoyable. Let's see when it comes out on Disney Plus. Streaming internationally on Disney Plus in 2026. We're in the second month of 2026. What do you mean, Google? That's some bullshit.
It's not lying yet.
Yeah.
It's got another 10 months.
It's
before it
wibbly
turns
wobbly,
into a liar.
timey-wimey.
God. It's going to be interesting because Disney helped produce that 5-episode series, and they don't have.
I'm surprised that they're.
Distributions for
I'm
it.
surprised that they're letting that happen.
Same.
Like I mean, maybe they're just ready to wait. Maybe like the reason why it hasn't even hit anywhere is because they're trying to find another streaming service to post it on.
BBC
There's still
or...
that 5-episode arc was still in the agreement with Disney, so they
that's
still
part of the overall Doctor Who agreement they had.
Yeah, but let's face it, has Disney been known to like nix stuff? Yes.
Yeah, that's true, but not quite like WB with that.
And let's face it, Disney also knows how to like torpedo their own like projects. Treasure Planet.
True. They're kind of doing it right now with Wonder Man. There's very little advertising.
Which I don't understand. Like Wonder Man by itself as a standalone thing, it is the most phase 1 through 3 that I've felt in a while.
It's the most different thing Marvel has ever produced for me,
Yes.
besides maybe Werewolf by Night.
And this is what I've needed. This is like not everything has to be connected. Like it can mention stuff.
Yeah.
But like we didn't have to go through a whole thing about the blip.
Yeah.
Like no. Like
You just got
okay, superpower people. We lost a good man, Jagad. No Frozen 3 or 4 in our world.
No, there was something where it said that he was okay, I think, afterwards.
No, he's just gone. They didn't say he's dead.
Missing.
He's just gone. They don't say where.
He is in the ether, not the ether that Thor gets from Jane in
also,
Thor 2.
Having those actors like actually play themselves, like the guy from The Matrix. I forget his name.
Joe Pesci or something like that?
No, but he does have that same vibe though.
Yeah. The guy who plays Cypher and
yes. Yeah, playing himself, but I didn't catch that at first. Like, they're actually referencing
like that, or...
Yeah. Something
basically
very
parroting himself.
Yeah, that was cool. Wow, this is what Doctor Who Talk like descends into.
This is what the first few seasons of Doctor Who Talk will descend into. The moment
which is funny though, because I'm so fond of the 10th Doctor that it's funny that there's a lot of the episodes that I'm just like, eh.
It's funny. I think that's a true testament though to David Tennant as a performer, that he could make these, let's be honest here, semi-uninteresting, unengaging, kind of unmemorable stories stick in your mind so much.
Yeah, I have random thoughts throughout these kind of episodes too, where like when he was going to turn off the machine, he vaulted effortlessly over that table, like just double leg right over it. It was like, how the hell are you that flexible?
He still kind of is too, apparently.
Yeah.
Like
he's very active.
Yeah. He's also just proper skinny.
Oh yeah,
as the 11th Doctor says in the 50th.
Well, it's funny because what I'm realizing as we're going through the 10th Doctor, specifically with David Tennant. With Rose, it was nostalgia because we were so excited about like let's face it, the 9th episodes, even though we didn't have a lot of them, they were solid.
Yeah.
They were solid episodes, and
that's
so
a solid first season.
You built a strong connection with Billie Piper as Rose Tyler. And then you had a great send off with her. And so as much as we were reeling for losing her, we got a taste of Donna Noble. Yep. We get into Martha and it's just like when I first got into Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor, I wasn't sure if I liked it. And like they played into it though. Like this isn't the 11th. This is completely different. Like he doesn't even know who he is yet.
This is a
And
doctor
so you
no
were
one
growing with the doctor
knows.
as it was going, which I think is why he became such a solid doctor for me.
Mhm.
And so like this is the in between for David Tennant. And then when you get to like with him and Donna Noble with Catherine Tate, like they're solid episodes
Mhm.
Yep.
because we jump really into like Blink worked, and then you have River Song like first reference, and like okay, something cool is going to happen here, and then you've got these big events, and then you get right into Donna Noble, and I think Donna Noble's seasons with David Tennant are the most solid Doctor Who episodes, because then you get to the whole the Doctor Crisis and
Mhm.
and all of that kind of stuff, and it kind of like wraps and packages some of these characters that we thought we weren't going to get again.
I think what really works well with the Donna Noble episodes as well, though, is because they also become nostalgic themselves, because they go back to Rose, they go back to Martha, and
Yeah.
everything, right? So that does, because like by that point in the Dr. Donna season, they've established themselves well enough that they can refer back and capitalize off of everything they've done,
Yep.
right?
Yep. And I also like the fact that at the beginning of Donna Noble and David Tennant, or Donna Noble and the Doctor, they establish early on there is not to be a romantic relationship between the two of them.
Mhm.
They are like
Even though
I'm
they
looking
make
I am
a
looking for a
being-
mate. You want to
mate.
do what, sir?
Well, you're not
But
mating with me.
But it's like that is that clear establishment of like they're literally the most brother and sister of the Doctor and companions.
Yeah.
So,
Which I could probably talk to her about next weekend.
nice. You gotta get something. You gotta like get her like saying hello to the Tardis Talk or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I can. I'll probably try to do that.
That'd be
I'll
cool.
see how much it is.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to pay in pounds, we should be fine. The exchange rate between the pound and the Canadian dollar is absurd.
She
Yeah.
might have something set up like Alex Kingston did. Alex Kingston had like her own Venmo set up and everything.
Alex Kingston like knows how to capitalize off of her fame, and like
Yeah.
it's truly
Oh, yeah.
commendable.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I was looking to see about how it would be to invite people on. You have to pay for her as a speaking fee.
Yep.
To have her come on. She'll come on your podcast, but you're going to pay her for it.
Yeah.
And if you can tell, I don't have a whole lot of liquid funds.
And I do.
Now, how much was it? Was it a lot? Like a ton?
$5 says like $300-400.
It was a couple $100. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't cheap.
Hmm.
So maybe we'll do a pool at some point. You know, at some point, if we ever actually get like established and get like a good rhythm with all of this, we could easily build a Patreon for all 2 people that watch the show, or
That would be nice.
the 4 people that listen to the podcast, and actually like build up a revenue to be able to like pay guests to come on and stuff. And then if people are watching or listening and they like to talk Doctor Who, and you think you could do a better job than us, I can confirm right now you absolutely could, and you could definitely do a better job than me. And we'd love to have you on and talk Doctor Who and school me, and you can try to school Niko when Niko's on, because I feel like Niko's like our. It's funny though, because knowing how long it's been for Niko with Doctor Who, I would not have expected that it's only been that short amount of time. That
I was gonna
been
say, I'm pretty sure
really
he's
into
got
it.
like way more experience and knowledge than me, and I started back when I was in the 9th grade.
He watches the episodes non-stop.
Yeah.
And he's looked at everything. Like I know a lot about Doctor Who, but like I've only been at it for a couple of years thanks to Niko, and I can comfortably say, like, you know, I have good Star Wars knowledge, but Doctor Who I would easily defer to him over me.
You know what we should do, honestly? We should just get Niko to do like seasonal recap, and then just turn that into a game show.
Oh yeah.
And then like we don't have Niko compete, because we know Niko will wipe the floor with all of us.
He could be the game show host.
Exactly. We just get Niko to be the game
Which
show
would
host. He
literally
just
be him
throws
asking-
on the
He would be
shooty
literally
gatwa.
asking us
That's
questions,
it.
and we'd all be sitting there like, huh?
That's why we make it multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Because God knows we'll need it.
Right.
Dude,
Can we
I
phone a
literally
friend?
rewatched the Lazarus Experiment episode last week, and I can't remember.
Okay, but there wasn't a lot to it. They immediately show up for the event. The event happens. The guy goes up to his office. He basically is eating people. Um, she, they're trying to warn people. Everyone's not like paying attention. This creature comes and appears. They get it to chase them, the sisters, and they go up to the church. He uses the organ. He almost blows out their eardrums. There's this whole point where the doctor is dangerous. You can't trust the doctor, and he lets them be the bait. And there's this question of, does the doctor really value people?
Well,
guess what? That's the end of the episode.
One thing that stood out too, it's minor in the grand scheme of things, but when Tish was interacting with the old version of Lazarus, she was disgusted. Like she had this great line of like, what's that perfume you have? And she goes, soap. But then he gets younger, and then she's running for her life going, I was going to snog him. It's like, that's all it takes?
Just
getting
a bathed man?
Yeah, just getting 40 years younger, that's all it takes.
Oh, man.
No. There was one more thing.
Honestly, we should really workshop a game show idea. I think it could go well.
Okay, the last thing, the prosthetics that they used to make the guy older. They used a mold of Vincent Price's face.
Who's Vincent
I don't know if
Price
that matters.
again?
Wasn't he like he was like the horror, like when you think of like the, let me pull it up because
I'll quickly Google him. No, not Van Gogh. That's later on in Doctor Who. Oh, why doesn't he look like Caesar Romero? I think it's probably just the mustache.
Yep. So we did a lot of stuff like House on Haunted Hill, House of Wax. If you remember Michael Jackson's Thriller, he's the one that narrates the opening intro to it.
Yeah.
Oh, did not know that.
He was like the quintessential. He also did a lot of Scooby-Doo.
I'm Googling this. Oh, wait. Okay, now I know who he is. He plays Vincent Van Gogh. Ah, there we go. Sorry, I do have... On top of being a Doctor Who fan, Marvel fan, Star Wars, yada 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 fan, I'm also a big Scooby-Doo fan.
Ruh-roh.
He looks like the one of the bad guys in Fallout. Of course, not the same guy, but it looks a lot like him.
Well, it's that whole like retro futuristic look, isn't it?
Vaudevillain almost.
He's got that the mustache thing going, and it's very like futuristic businessman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, twirling the mustache at the same time.
Yes. Yeah. That's all I got. I'm like out of fun facts.
There was something I was gonna say, but I completely blanked on it just now. Oh well, I'm sure I'll remember. Oh, by the way, Catherine Tate photo ops are at least $111. So I'm curious to see how much a video would be. Probably around the same.
Do you think she did the 111 on purpose?
No, 111.83.
Oh, okay. 111, 112, like between 11 and 12.
True. That is actually pretty good. And then there's the God knows how many other fees on top of it, though, with photo ops and shit like that. But
oh yeah,
point is made.
Yeah, because like if I look at, because there's gonna be a couple Doctor Who people at. Hold on, let me pull up the right one here.
Yeah, next con I'm going to is Fan Expo Philly, and the only people so far are Lord of the Rings cast.
Yeah, they got all the hobbits here coming next weekend. So that should be fun.
So Carol Ann Ford, then Fraser Hines. Let's see. There's gonna be a lot of Firefly characters.
Oh, the original Ninja Turtles. I forgot about them.
Yeah,
Shredder
they're also coming with Shredder. You know what's funny though? The Shredder actor I'll always know him for his roles in things like Always Be My Maybe and Love Hard.
I know the animated voice one more, but he is sadly passed away
Yeah,
as
he
of
was Uncle
several years
Phil.
ago. Yeah, he was Uncle Phil.
Sophie Aldred, Sylvester McCoy.
Sylvester McCoy would be really cool.
Yeah, I might try to do that one.
Oh man, I wish we were at Gallifrey 1 right now. Imagine if we did one of these shows at Gallifrey 1.
Yeah, it's just out of like a hotel though. It's like this isn't a really big convention, but it's.
I'm fine with it, dude. Millie Gibson's there.
Yeah, I mean, but that's it though.
I mean, let's take a look here. Who else is there? Peter Davison.
A lot of old Who people that I'm not too familiar with.
And we have the Fugitive Doctor. We got Freeman there. Okay, yeah. Now these names are just starting to become names that I do not recognize. And we have not Adam Driver there.
Mm-hmm.
Nev Fountain is going to be an awesome con. Nev wrote 3 Big Finish Doctor Who audio stories.
Oh. Yeah, Matt Fitton is also at Gallifrey 1. Hey, Jodie Hauser.
So going to Los Angeles would have been for Star Wars, but that's not the case so much at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not going to any conventions in the States for a while.
Yeah. Fan expos are still, for now, still good. But any of the major ones, like even New York Comic Con and Celebration, C2E2, like all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick to small cons. I mean, I took a year off of them, and I feel like it's now time to kind of get back into doing them. And my nephews like to do Awesome Con in DC. So we'll do that. And my kid will go with me. His plan is, because he has his own. So he wants to get a bow tie and a tweed jacket, and
nice.
He wants to be the 11th Doctor.
Pretty sure you can still get bow ties at Hot Topic, the clip-on ones. That's where I got mine.
Yeah. So I'll try to get him and I'll post pictures when we were able to do it.
Oh, hey, Alan Tudyk's going to be at Awesome Con.
Yes. Yeah, I said like a whole bunch of the Firefly cast are going to be there. Summer Glau, Nathan Fillion.
No one get mad at me. I've never seen Firefly.
I would. So I watched it like as of maybe a year or so ago. Like I watched it all the way through. It's awesome. But I now know Nathan Fillion more for The Rookie than I do for Firefly.
I also like Morena Baccarin.
Oh,
yeah. Like not just from Daredevil. What did I just watch with her?
Morena Baccarin's on Daredevil. Do you mean Deadpool?
Deadpool. Did I say Deadpool? Yeah. I meant Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
no, what did I just watch with her?
Gotham?
No.
I know she's got her own show right now.
Oh, no. She was in the movie with Dave Bautista and oh my god,
is it the one where Dave Bautista's being the brother?
The Wrecking Crew, yes.
Yes. Who else is in that again?
Jason Momoa.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah. Yes.
That was a good movie.
Yes, I hear it is. I do want to watch it.
Yeah, and she was good in the movie. So
I feel like we're just listing actors who we also would not mind in Doctor Who now.
Well, it's also funny because like, okay, so Jamie Campbell Bower, Vecna,
yes, Vecna
is going to be there, but I actually did not realize because I was looking at a list of the stuff that he's done. I'm like, oh wait, he was in Sweeney Todd. Like he was the guy who fell in love with Sweeney Todd's daughter. I'm like, oh, I might actually want his autograph now.
Dude, I had no idea that Joe Keery did music until after Stranger Things had ended.
Oh, I knew.
And I saw him performing live that song that's all over TikTok or was all over TikTok. I was like, that was him? Yes.
Cause we're not back. Oh wait, no, it's probably copyrighted. Let's not get us demonetized. Not that we're getting anything.
Ron Perlman's going to be at Awesome Con.
Yeah, he's also going to be at Fan Expo Vancouver, and I kind of want to give him a fist bump.
Ron Perlman was hilarious when I saw a clip of someone going, "Hey, do you remember Fallout?" He goes, "No." Well, they're making another one when Fallout, the next one after whatever he did was coming up 4, maybe.
I think he voiced Vegas, I'm pretty sure, and then that would have been 4.
Yeah, because he was the voice of the president in the background. And he just did that line and then forgot about it.
See, I forever will have Ron Perlman associated with Slade in the 2000s Teen Titans cartoon.
Ron Perlman for me was in Sons of Anarchy. That was the role I knew him best for.
And
he
Hellboy.
Played an asshole.
Hellboy. He's also hilarious in what's it, Pacific Rim. Yeah.
Dang. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Adam Savage will be there. Of Mythbusters.
Cool, dude.
Well, with that said, I feel like we really don't have much. Let's rate the show. So we actually say we did what we did.
Let's rate it.
Okay.
You first.
Yeah. I'm not doing it first.
I'll go first. I'll give it a 4 because I can't remember anything.
Jesus Christ! Like I say with every episode, it was a Doctor Who episode. It was there. I say a 7.
I feel like you're too kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. Like just because every Doctor Who episode is worth watching. Maybe not
average
worth watching
5.5
again. So
I don't know if I'd say every episode of Doctor Who is worth watching, honestly.
Tell me when you never mind. Yeah. I could agree with that too. But
I feel like that should start being our litmus for ratings. Like, is it worth watching?
I am like a ride or die Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Defender. I don't give a shit. But the only episode from her run that I can safely say was not worth watching was the one where they just basically said the entire episode, recycle, or the earth will die. Where there was plastic feeding monsters or I don't even remember, but it was just so heavy-handed that I was like, this is too much.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Capaldi's run. I will tell you right now, you can skip the forest episode where the message is somehow, hey kids, don't take your meds. Which, to a degree, it's complicated. It's just, yeah. That one, and I'd say you can skip the moon episode, but also,
yeah, I can see that. I really like the 11th. I don't think there's a single episode there I can tell you that I wouldn't say watch.
Dinosaurs on a spaceship.
That was fun.
I liked that one.
I don't.
They're using golf balls to run away from robots.
Especially one of Amy's best lines is when she's talking to Queen Nefertiti.
Oh yeah,
I've read all about you in school. Awesome, big fan. High five. That was so funny.
I mean, okay, what else is there? I'm not just running through my preferred seasons of Doctor Who where I'm like, is there an episode in this season that I'm like, you could skip? Yeah, no, I can't find too much from Capaldi's later runs. Yeah, no. Capaldi's just got bars.
Yeah.
Especially in series
I feel like the only thing with Capaldi that really messed me up was what they did to Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Well, luckily that happens near the end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then Missy.
I will say, if anyone's an arachnophobe, don't watch Spiders in UK. I still can't get through it. When I watch that episode eventually for our show, I will be in a lights on, everything I have in the house flipped over.
Well, just watch it on your phone so it's not as impactful.
No, it's just the idea of having it on my phone is that much worse to me almost.
Just try and find an empty white room with nothing else in it.
You know what? I have a buddy who works at the psych ward at the hospital nearby. I could probably ask him to put me in one of those while I watch it.
We'll send you a care package and we'll put a whole bunch of candy spiders.
No, thank you. No. It's funny because one of my favorite superheroes is Spider-Man, so.
Right? See, I hate spiders, but one of my all-time favorite superheroes is Spider-Man.
Well, that's how it works. That's why we almost didn't get Spider-Man, because the editor thought, people don't like spiders. That's a terrible idea for a superhero.
but the web shooting,
Mm-hmm.
iconic.
Yeah. Well, as Ned would say, if I could do that, I would shoot my webs as far as I could.
Just good old flip, and then we eventually get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Well,
it for us.
Yeah. With that said, we're gonna beat this dead horse as much as possible if we keep going. Johnny, where can we find you?
TikTok, Instagram, just Marvelous Johnny, 2 L's in Marvelous. Yeah. If you're at Fan Expo Vancouver, come find me. I'll either be dressed as Suguru Gato, Chimere from Star Wars The Acolyte, and I have no idea what my third cosplay will be yet. Maybe Shun-Chi. We'll see.
David, where can we find you?
Like I said in the beginning of the episode, I am Xanatos1138 on all social medias, and lately for TikTok. If you are into AEW wrestling, I do lives every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. and Saturday night at 8 p.m. for their Dynamite and Collision shows. And if you go to runtheropes.shop, there is a t-shirt that has Eddie Guerrero on it that says "Fuck Ice." And all of the proceeds for that go to people affected by ice. So if you're interested, there's only a limited amount that's going to be printed, and all the proceeds do go to those affected.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And then you can find us more on itsfanbox.com, fanboxnetwork.com. You can find us on anywhere you get your podcasts. I will tell you that the episodes will get better, but then I'd be lying because we don't really know what's going to happen. It's going to depend on what the episode is and what we're going to be talking about, because I can tell you right now, some of these episodes are not our favorites. We are going to speak them honestly. This is not about, us being toxic or anything else like that, or gatekeeping. You love what you love. But honestly, we may not like everything that you like.
We
but
just
that's
want
okay.
to be honest.
Yeah, we want to be honest, and we like to listen. We love Doctor Who. It doesn't mean we have to love all of Doctor Who. And there will be things we talk crap about. There will be things that we talk about that we love. And we may end up talking about Marvel for no apparent reason other than, yeah, that's what happens.
The beauty of
mentioned
respecting
Dr.
other
Who.
opinions.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what, Tony?
Well-
Give me access to the other to search streaming, and honestly, I'll start doing more streams just to get the Marvel stuff out of me, and then we'll probably talk less about Marvel.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
see.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So I think I already sent you the invite, but with that said,
I'll have to double
we will
check.
catch you. We will catch you guys later. And we will see you next time.
Bye. What did I do?